Wow, a little bit too much atmosphere in here. How's it going, creeps? Welcome back to Cinema Creep. This is the Friday Night Creep Show, and I'm your host, Drucifer, and I'm not on fire. We just have a little bit of fog rolling through here, and yeah, it's choking me out. Tonight we're going to be watching Horror Express from 1972, directed by Eugenio Martin. If you're new here, then say hey in the chat and feel free to talk and chat during the movie. And I see that Nicholas is out there already. Frank is out there already. What's up, Frank? What's up, Nick? And what is up, Chuck? Stoked to see you guys here. Hopefully we don't have any um issues for the stream tonight. And yeah, this fog is fogging. So Frank, that atmosphere is for you there. Um how was everybody's week? Is it everybody's weekend coming up? I am battling some gnarly poison ivy myself, so that's how my week's gone. It is on my right arm, it is on my right thigh, and it is on the right side of my torso, and it is absolutely miserable. It is the worst freaking thing. That's what I'm dealing with. But other than that, all things are good at Cinema Creep. Like I said, Horror Express tonight from 1972. This is a movie that I've actually never seen. It's always been on my list, but it sort of just always constantly moves down the list because something else takes its place. Not because this looks um, bad. This actually looks fantastic. You know, it has the great Peter Cushing in it. It has the great Christopher Lee in it. So we're gonna go over to IMDb and check out um, some of the details on it to get us stoked on the movie. What is up, Brandon? How the heck are you doing? Yeah. You know what? Let's add some lightning. Let's add some more effect here. Hang on. Let's see if we can add some lightning in here. I just need a lightning sound. See that? Wait, lightning, fog. Let's do the whole thing. This is cause Nick's out there right now. Yeah, look at this. This is a great Horror Express uh atmospheric set right now. I just need um a little bit of lightning sound. Just use your imagination. All right, so let's go ahead and let's go over to the IMDb page here, and let's check out the Horror Express details. We're gonna turn this lightning off in a minute. All right, guys. So this is Horror Express. Like I said, 1972, rated R. It is 1 hour and 28 minutes long. 6.5 out of 10 stars. But you guys know that that only halfway matters about what the critics say. And it is alien invasion, monster horror, adventure, horror, sci-fi, and thriller. So if that doesn't tell you you're about to be in for a treat, I don't know what else would. The synopsis here is: while on the Trans Siberian Express, an anthropologist and his rival must contain the threat posed by the former's cargo, a prehistoric ape which is the host for a parasitic life form. Right? How gnarly does that sound? Directed by Eugenio Martin, writers Arnaud, I don't know how to say that, and Julian Zimet. Um, Frank, that is a wonderful idea. Frank said that I should stream from an actual castle as the Cinema Creep channel grows, and as we bring on more patrons over at the Patreon page, I will definitely do some on location streaming. As of right now, I have a cool idea planned for the Halloween stream or the streams during October. Those are ones you definitely don't want to miss. If you've watched the old Cinema Creep podcast, you guys know that I dress up fully and I fix my studio up for Halloween. You know, it will be nothing short of a good time here during the Halloween streams, and we may do 1 or 2 weeks of those. Um, but yeah, I would love to actually have a setup and then, have guests on, maybe bring Brandon out, maybe bring other people out, have them on the Friday night creep shows, and just have them be here in person and talk, Chuck or whoever wanted to come out, eventually build a set out, like I said. It'll be super gnarly. I have a lot of goals and ambitions for this channel. Biggest thing that's going to help me is the channel growing. Um, Chuck, you're not anti-Halloween. All right, so let's scroll down here a little bit more. So this movie has won 1 award and 1 nomination. Let's see what it won. Well, 2019 Best DVD slash Blu-ray Special Edition Release. Um, and Eugenio Martin won something at the Catalonian International Film Festival, 1972, the CEC medal. So good on him. Good on Eugenio Martin. Um, Transylvania in Romania. Yes, I would love to go there. It would be amazing to have a special Friday night creep show from Transylvania. You guys are getting me excited. I would love to make that happen. I gotta turn my blue light back on back here, so give me just a second. All right. So, has anybody seen this movie out there in the chat? Anybody seen um this movie here? Just take the personal cinema. Yeah, the Cinema Creep personal. Could you imagine how sick that would be if I had a jet and it said Cinema Creep on the side? Hell, I would even take like a small little plane that can land on the water, like one of those crappy little planes. I don't need nothing fancy. Um yeah, so like I said, I have not seen this one, so it's gonna be a first time watch for a lot of us. Um It is definitely something that's been on my list. Like I said, it just keeps getting pushed down though, because you guys know how horror is. Horror is constantly something new is constantly coming out. So there's always things just kind of repopulating on my list. I still have the list of movies you guys told me to watch on the last Friday night creep show, which is Doomsday, Nightmare City, Raw, Courage. Those are a sticky note I got right here on my monitor. So those are on the list as well. Um, that would be a cool jet. Um, Black with neon green accents, that would be gnarly. It's a cinema creep flying through the air, and I would just have a loudspeaker that makes it sound like, the terror bat from that movie that we watched. It would just be a screaming sound as the jet flew by. So Eugenio Martin, the director of this film, let's see what else he's known for. So, The Ugly Ones, uh, Sobrenatural, assume that's how you say that. Looks like he did a lot of Spanish stuff. Um, don't know much about him other than he made some horror, so he's gnarly in my book. Um, let's see. So you guys know Christopher Lee. He is best known for his roles as Dracula. He's not the Dracula, but he is known as one of the best Draculas. Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Brandon, he played Count Dooku. I'm sure you know that. He played in Lord of the Rings. He played in the original Wicker Man. He played Lore Summarized. And let me see what else. He was just one of those old school um, horror actors. Like I said, he was in Dracula remakes. Let's go back down to the Rocky Interactive Horror Show video game. He was the narrator. He was sort of like a Vincent Price kind of character. House of Long Shadows, Captain Invisible. Let me see, Tales of the Haunted. to The Devil Daughter, Dracula AD 1972, Horror Express, Scars of Dracula. Like I said, he is just he was in Count Dracula. He's just one of those old school cool guys, right? Like a major name in horror. And same with Peter Cushing. Um, this guy, he plays Dr. Wells in Horror Express. Not this guy. I clicked on the wrong one. Uh, this dude, Peter Cushing, again, died in 1994, so RIP to him. But, you know, he was in things Star Wars A New Hope, 1977, The Curse of Frankenstein, Horror of Dracula, Horror Express, some of those old school monster movies. So, again, another big name in horror if you don't know him. Yeah, your ears. I know when I said Star Wars, that would get your attention. Boom Squad. All right, so we got chock full of atmosphere in this studio, and it's going to be chock full of atmosphere in this movie. So you guys know how we do it here. We're going to be streaming this off of Tubi, so there will be some ad breaks and some commercial breaks. There's not a lot I can do about that. I will try my best to stop the ad breaks or turn the volume down on them, and we'll talk a little bit. Um, but feel free to chat during the movie. Feel free to you know, make fun of me or whatever it is, make fun of the movie, whatever it is that you want to do, ask me questions. Uh, I'm here. I'm here to hang out with you guys, and hope you got your snacks ready. Hope you got your drinks ready. Me, I've got just this right here. Um, so we got the Cinema Creep coffee cup with, you know, coffee, Sumatran coffee in this, and then we've got some Liquid Death here. I just got back from an ice cream place, taking my wife and son out for ice cream, and had a banana split. So, not very hungry. I don't need any sweets or I'll be up all night long. So, with that, Brandon, Frank, I know we were hanging out on stream last night. I got 3 hours of sleep. So, I just want y'all to know I'm going to do my best here. I'm consuming large amounts of coffee, and I'm gonna do my best to be as on top of my shit as I possibly can be. Um, Look at this. Also, I want to bring this to y'all's attention before we get the movie started. Look at what I'm burning back here. It smells like Halloween. And you can judge me all you want, but it smells like Halloween in the studio. See that? Smells like Halloween. It is coming full circle. September 1st, Halloween season starts for my family and lasts all the way until November 1st. So, I do sleep, surprisingly. I wish I could get more done. I don't feel like I ever get enough done. I didn't put out enough videos on this channel this week, and I feel awful about it because between sleeping, doing my family duties, and the live streams and watching movies, I also have to find time to record the movies and uh, edit them and upload them. It's a lot of freaking work. Listen, y'all can judge me all you want. Pumpkin spice is delicious. We could even go as far as to say pumpkin spice pizza. Any takers on pumpkin spice pizza? I'm just saying, y'all can hate. I like the sweet stuff. Smells like Halloween over here. All right, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, whoever is out there, feel free, like I said, to chat it up, especially if it's your first time here. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this thing kicked off. I wish I had the blueberry pie candle. So I've got 2 candles out here, right? This one, to not sidetrack us. This one, this is warm leather and amber, right? This smells good. And pumpkin spice. Let me tell you a little secret, Brandon. Let me tell you a little secret. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. when we're all well, some of us, I'm sure, are married, some of us, whatever. People like the way pumpkin spice smells, you know? It's way better when my wife comes in here and it smells like pumpkin spice and smells delicious. It's almost like a siren song that I'm sending through the house to make her come in here, as opposed to it smelling like gym socks and shoes and whatever other mysterious smells that it could smell like. And believe me, Simon is over here, and this man's farting. Simon's my dog, if you guys don't know. He's literally like right back there against that black dresser, and he's farting. So I need some pumpkin spice. So I know the good smells. I know the good smells, and I'll guide you people there and show you the good smells. Um, and I will help you out. I'll help you find some life mates, or at least make your life mates like you better. Just burn some pumpkin spice. I guarantee, I guarantee your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your partners, your friends like the way it smells. I'd hang out at your house if it smelled like pumpkin spice. I 100% would light a gas candle in here. I'm just saying. You know what also smells good? Fake blood and latex. If I could find a candle that smelled like fake blood and liquid latex, I'd be burning that shit in here. Find me a gas candle. I'll burn it. I like smells. All right. So, coffee is the best smell. Oh, there was a gnarly coffee candle that I should have got. And it was actually in a neon green. It looked like a neon green coffee cup. But I don't know, man. I wanted the pumpkin spice. I'm ready for Halloween. Man, fall. This smells very cinnamon like. Very cinnamony. Whatever fake they say pumpkin smells like that. All right, so all right, let's go ahead and let's get this movie kicked off. Like I said, this is Horror Express from 1972. Here we go.
The following report to the Royal Geological Society by the undersigned Alexander Saxton is a true and faithful account of events that befell the Society's expedition in Manchuria. As the leader of the expedition, I must accept responsibility for its ending in disaster, but I will leave to the judgment of the honorable members the decision as to where the blame for the catastrophe lies.
I'm sorry, there is the seat left.
My name is Saxton, Alexander Saxton. If you will check, you will find a telegram I sent you 3 weeks ago instructing you to reserve accommodation for me.
There's nothing I can do. Hello? Yes.
You cut the baggage sorted out anyway.
Yes.
Well, look who's here. Professor Saxton, I presume.
Dr. Wells,
And what are you doing in Shanghai?
I've asked you the same thing.
Oh, I'm just collecting a few specimens. Miss Jones, let me introduce Professor Alexander Saxton. He dabbles in fossils and bones.
Glad to meet you, Professor.
How do you do?
Miss Jones has been assisting me. Bacteriology. Excellent technician.
For a woman, he means.
Excuse me. 2 private compartments to Moscow, if you please.
2, you say? Will that be all?
And 3 crates of animals.
Impossible.
I know I'm asking you to perform miracles, but perhaps it will help.
All right, so we'll see if they let us come back on. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. We'll find something else to watch. So, let me see. Let's see if they let me come back on. I think we're coming back on. All right. So, um, apparently, we're not going to be able to watch that movie. Let's check this out real quick. Let me show you guys this. Um, just to further prove my point here. All right. So, you guys see this right here? Right here. This work, I don't know if y'all can see that if I need to zoom in. This work is in the public domain in the United States because it was published in the United States between 1929 and 1977, inclusive without a copyright notice. So I don't know why. Um, I don't know why it's shutting us down because it is a copyright-free movie, but we can watch something else. So unfortunately, that one um yeah, apparently I'm a YouTube outlaw. All right, so that sucks. Let me see what else we can watch. Damn it. Okay. What are you guys in the mood to watch? Anybody have anything top of their head that is public domain? Let me see. Carnival of Souls, White Zombie, Dementia 13. All right, I'll let you guys decide. Um, you see these movies right here? You guys pick amongst those. Yeah, I saw that. If you'd stop trying to freaking post links, Brandon, who knows what you're posting links to? Your OnlyFans? Man, I wish we could watch Meth Gator. I'm gonna have to figure out like Patreon or Discord or what I can do to like play some other movies so they don't shut us down. All right, so Carnival of Souls, White Zombie, Dementia 13, um See, even Horror Express is even right here. Um, Silent Night, Bloody Night. I wouldn't be surprised if they shut that one down, even though it says it's in the freaking um, public domain. How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah. Okay. Let me see here. John traveling the United States. All right, so here we go. After John Halloran died, his wife Louise fears that she will be denied his inheritance. Fabricating a story about John traveling to the United States, she joins the rest of the Halloran family at their Irish estate as they hold a memorial for John's sister who died in a lake 8 years ago. Well, I'll tell you what. I've been wanting to play White Zombie on the Friday Night Creepshow anyways. So, we might do White Zombie. And if they shut that down, then we'll figure it out again. That's what we do. It would be so nice if I could just play whatever I wanted. The Friday Night Creep shows would be freaking insane. All right, here we go. All right, guys, so we're gonna hop into White Zombie, see if this is gonna work for us or not. Let me get this straightened out real quick. All right, so I need to reframe this. Give me just a second. White Zombie's pretty sick too. So we'll check out the details for it. That way you guys know what you're in store for if you've never seen it. Obviously, that band, White Zombie, took their name from uh this movie. So, all right, so check this out.
Looks like a burial.
In the road? Driver, what is it?
It's a funeral, mademoiselle. They're afraid of the men who steal dead bodies. So they dig the grave in the middle of the road, where people pass all of the time.
Well, that's a cheerful introduction for you to our West Indies.
Do you know where is the house of Monsieur Beaumont? Zombie! Allez vite! Allez!
It felt like hands clutching me.
Why did you drive like that, you fool? We might have been killed.
Worse than that, monsieur. We might have been caught.
Caught? By whom? Those men you spoke to?
They are not men, monsieur. They are dead bodies.
Dead?
Yes, monsieur. Zombies. The living dead. Corpses taken from their graves or made to work in sugar mills and fields at night. Look! Here they come!
Look. Look.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match? Did I frighten you? I'm sorry. I'm ugly enough, I suppose. No, it wasn't you. Something happened back on the road there. We stopped to speak to some men. Our driver told us they weren't men at all. He said they were corpses. Corpses? Surely you don't believe it, do you?
No. I don't know. Haiti is full of nonsense and superstition. They're always mixed up with a lot of mysteries that turn your hair gray. I've been a missionary here for, 30 years, and at times I don't know what to think. Come, let's go in the house.
Oh, yes.
Huh?
Come there.
Is Mr. Beaumont in?
You're expected, Dr. Bruner.
Yes, I've been sent for to marry someone. Maybe. Oh, yes. Excuse me. How long is it that you know Mr. Beaumont?
Oh, only a few days. Madeline introduced him on the docks in Port-au-Prince.
And you?
I met him on the ship coming from New York. He was very kind during the voyage.
Oh, Madeline and I planned to be married the moment she arrived, but Mr. Beaumont persuaded us to come here. He promised to take me out of the bank at Port-au-Prince and send me to New York as his agent.
Strange. Very strange.
I'll tell Mr. Beaumont you're here.
Yeah.
It's all right, isn't it, Doctor?
Oh, I guess so. You see, I've only met Mr. Beaumont once or twice, but he never struck me like a man that would take the trouble to play fairy godfather to a young couple like you.
Unless what, sir?
I suppose you'll think I'm a meddling old fool, but I'd feel a good deal better if you'd clear out of this place after you're married and have nothing more to do with Mr. Beaumont.
The young people have arrived, sir, and Dr. Bruner. They're waiting in the reception hall.
Show them to their room and tell them I'm out. No, wait. Perhaps I'd better see them. It might look odd if I didn't.
Very odd, sir. Especially as Dr. Bruner is a trifle skeptical as to your motives, sir.
Never mind my motives. Has that other person sent word yet?
No, sir, not yet.
He's 24 hours late.
I wish you'd keep away from that man, sir. But what you're planning is dangerous.
Don't you suppose I know that, Silver? You don't seem to realize what this girl means to me. Why, I'd sacrifice anything I have in the world for her. Nothing matters if I can't have her.
I think you like Haiti. Most people that...
Oh, Madeline, I'm delighted to see you. Neil, you're more than welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Doctor, it was very kind of you, the busy man you are.
No, not at all. There's a native family live out here that I've been trying to see for a long time. After this young couple are safely married, I'll leave.
But surely you'll stay for dinner after the ceremony.
Oh, no, I must run along.
Well, that's a great pity. We had something very special prepared for this occasion. It was very good of you, Madeline, to humor the whim of a lonely man. There was so little time to prepare. I couldn't do half the things I wanted to do for you.
You've done more than enough already, Mr. Beaumont, for a comparative stranger. You've made us so happy, giving Neil a position in the state.
Neil?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sure Neil will make a very good agent. But you must be tired after your drive. You'll get some rest. Silver! Silver will show you to your rooms.
This way, please.
Drive Time has a big announcement. An even easier way to buy a car. You make the deal yourself.
I make the deal myself.
All right, so we are on an ad. Like I said, this is on Tubi, so there are going to be these ads in between. So we're going to set up a poll. I think I set it up wrong. You see it right there. And, oh, damn, Frank, yeah, you caught me. I screwed it up. Let me end that poll, and then I'm going to start another one that's going to decide on what the best, movie snack is. Let's close this poll. All right, give me a minute. I'm trying to figure out how this shit works. I suck at this, so I'm glad you guys are here to help me feel terrible about being bad at being a streamer. So, let's see here. There will be a poll in just a minute. Movie's back on.
Delighted to see you again, Monsieur Beaumont. Please. Please. I'm sorry to kept you waiting, monsieur. I have been on a journey, seeking men for my mill. Men? They work faithfully, and they are not worried about long hours. You could make good use of men like mine on your plantation.
No. That's not what I want.
Then perhaps you wish to talk about the young lady who came to your house this evening. You've seen her? When? On the roast, tonight. There was a young man with her.
They're to be married tonight. You've waited too long to do anything.
What do you want me to do?
If she were to disappear for a month,
And what do you hope to gain by her disappearance?
everything.
Everything. Do you think she will forget her lover in a month?
Just give me a month. One little month.
Not in a month. Not even a year. I have looked into her eyes. She is deep in love. But not with you.
Better be married within an hour. There must be a way.
There is a way. The cost. The cost is heavy.
You give me what I want, and you may ask anything. No. Not that. Only a pinpoint, Monsieur Beaumont, in a glass of wine, or perhaps a flower. Take it. The time is very brief. You must do your share if I am to help you.
Keep it, monsieur. Keep it. You may change your mind. Send me word when you use it.
I'll find another way.
There is no other way.
They are driving away evil spirits. Close it. Close it. Mademoiselle.
I love you, Madeline, more than anything else in this whole world, dear. Heaven or hell lies in this little moment for me. You can raise me up to paradise, or you can blast my world into nothingness. There's time even yet, dear. I can make you the envy of every woman. I'll give my life to make you happy. Oh, listen to me, dear, before it's too late.
Don't. Please.
Don't go into that room. We can be in Port-au-Prince in half an hour. There's a boat sailing at midnight.
You've been so wonderful. Don't spoil everything. Now.
One last gift before I lose you forever.
We are gathered together here in the sight of God and in the face of this company to join together this man, this woman in holy matrimony. Stay.
All right, so I'm back. So I have no clue why YouTube keeps shutting it down. Maybe what Chuck said, maybe they picked up something in the music. It's being a massive pain in my ass because I've never had this much problem with them shutting down the stream. So I'm gonna figure out a workaround for this in the future, but we're gonna salvage this stream tonight by um, just by talking, and we'll find another movie. So, I just want to sleep. Yeah. No, I'm pretty tired, but I'm good. I'm good. I've had 2 cups of coffee, and I'm good for now. All right, so this is that shit right here. This is that stuff that was always left over in my Halloween bag right here. This stuff right here. And the only way I could describe it up there, if you look in the search bar, is orange and black candy and wax wrapper. So that's it right there. Look at it sitting there all smug in its stupid ass little bowl. Like it deserves to even be in a bowl. Stuff is just rancid. All right, so here's what I'm gonna try and do. Um, while you guys are admiring that, I'm going to see if I can figure out what we're gonna watch. I wonder if I can watch some short films on YouTube, which I feel like that's going to just further angry whatever jerk is out there pressing the button, shutting the stream down. Um, but let's try it. So, okay, let me see here. All right, give me just a second. I gotta get this other screen. 'Cause I was not expecting to have to jump through screens and stuff. All right, hang on one second, guys. Can I not? All right. This is a massive pain in my butt. Okay. Um, let me see here. All right, so let's check this out. I wonder if we can watch. So there was a live stream we did where we were talking about horror at the end of the stream. You know how sometimes we'll go to IMDb and we'll just be, going through. And I can't remember who it was. Somebody mentioned, "Hey, check out Knock at the Cabin." So I went to the Knock at the Cabin IMDb page and I had that up. We weren't even playing the trailer, but the trailer was playing with no sound at the top of the IMDb page, and I got a copyright strike on a live stream for that. And like you can't dispute it. I tried, but they're just YouTube is just, I don't know, really, really a pain in the ass when it comes to this sort of thing. So, um, yeah, I don't know. So that's why, like, if you watch channels like mine, that's why, like, a lot of these people have Patreons because it helps offset what YouTube is doing. Because once you get these copyright strikes, your video is no longer, able to be monetized, which is, it is what it is. My videos aren't monetizable yet because I don't have enough subscribers, but in the long run, it would be nice to, like I said, be able to do more and more things with this channel. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is offsetting the cost somehow. So that's why Patreon is so important to me in this channel and what I do here. All right, so off my soapbox. Let's go ahead and let's see if we can watch one of these movies. And if YouTube shuts us down, I guess we'll come back and who knows what we'll do. We'll find another movie or we'll talk Halloween candy. Worst case scenario, I'll play a video game because for some reason that's safe. All right. So let's see what we could find here. Let's hit their popular videos and see. So the doll maker, that looks inappropriate. 5 years ago, 4 years ago. So, Chuck, I am 75% of the way to the watch hours. So this channel definitely boosts up the watch hours pretty close. Not there yet, but like I said, 90% of my videos are have copyright issues because I showed a trailer in full, talked about the trailer, or I didn't even show the trailer, but something like this. There was, like IMDb and a trailer playing up on top of the screen, and they 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 gave me a copyright strike. I can show you guys if you guys want to see, but it's just a pain in the ass, really. Um, Gotta do it for the love of the game, though. So here we go. Let's watch Stucco. No, let's not watch Stucco. I don't want to watch that one. The Smiling Man. Anybody have a preference on any of these? Backstroke. Teeth. I don't know if any of these are going to be any good, but this one has 14 million views. So let's watch it. Screw it. All right. Don't care about none of that. Let's see how fast this gets shut down.
Please leave your message for
Amber.
Record your message after the tone.
Hi, honey. It's me. We don't have to talk about what happened. I just need you to know you're okay. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Just please come home.
Are we in Florida?
Not yet.
Thought I could smell the ocean.
I thought you said you never been to the ocean.
Maybe when I was little. I don't remember.
You'd remember.
You know where we're going?
Pretty much.
Maybe they got a map. Jake. Is it loaded?
Sure is.
3,000.
Know how to shoot it?
Coors Banquet, the same brewing tradition since
All right,
1873.
well, you gotta get a Coors
Start
Light
your
out.
legacy.
It doesn't take much. Just keep it steady and squeeze. Good job, baby. Next time, try to keep your eyes open.
I think I'm getting the hang of this. How do I look?
I wouldn't mess with you. You ready?
Hold it right there.
Don't play.
Get on your knees.
She's a problem.
Get on your knees. Close your eyes.
What are you...
Close them. Now count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Slower.
5, 6, 7.
So you get poison ivy.
Morning. How's the water?
Fine.
Looks nice.
Didn't know there was anyone up here.
Did I scare you?
No. It's okay. Are you following me?
Just enjoying the view.
You're bad.
Is that your car parked down by the road? You shouldn't leave it there. They'll give you a ticket.
You park ranger or something?
No.
Did you see a guy on your way up here?
Why? You waiting for someone?
What?
What?
I'm just going for a swim.
What's your name?
Hey.
I can hardly hear you. Come closer. What's your name?
Amber?
Why aren't you at school?
I don't go to school.
You think your boyfriend will care that I'm watching you?
Who said I was waiting for my boyfriend?
You know, you shouldn't be swimming by yourself. Every year, 1 or 2 people drown out here, and they're usually swimming by themselves.
I'll be fine.
I like your hair.
Thanks.
Can you touch?
What?
The bottom. Can you touch?
Not from here.
Try it.
Maybe later.
You look like you're getting tired. You want to get out?
I'm just gonna wait for my friend.
I hope he shows up soon.
He's coming.
You know, if you want to get out, I won't look. Scout's honor.
I just want to swim by myself, okay?
You're shaking.
I'm fine.
I don't think he's coming.
Look, man, if you don't get out of here soon, he's probably gonna kick your ass.
I doubt it.
How do you figure that?
Because he's dead.
What?
Why don't you just come out now?
Jake!
He can't hear you.
Shut up! Jake!
Where are you going?
Stay where you are.
You shouldn't have come out here.
Stay where you are.
Amber. Don't be stupid.
Jake! Jake!
Well, let's talk about this. Um, so cool. YouTube did not shut down that film. So oddly enough, I'm allowed to just play indie films I find on YouTube as opposed to films that are actually in the public domain. So interesting. What did everybody think of that one? Yeah, I was it's kind of a little iffy on the end. Like, did they not know how to end the film? Um, so that was Backstroke by Robbie Barclay. Um, 14.5 million views on that. I assume that was the creepy dude in the back seat. It looked good, right? Like, it looked good. It was filmed nicely. The cinematography was good. The audio sounded good, but I wish they would have done something different with the ending. Pumpkin spice. So you guys down to try and watch another one of these films? What are y'all feeling? Because I feel like we have a 0-2 streak when it comes to the other movies. Maybe we can watch these. Maybe this is the future of the Creep Show. Maybe I need to restructure what I'm doing on the Creep Show, unfortunately, because YouTube is trying to hold your boy down. So, um, we can watch another one of these. We could talk about it. These are all pretty short. They're, 5, 6 minutes long. There are some long ones, but we won't watch any long ones tonight since we've already kind of got jammed up on 2 movies. Was that okay? So, unless I missed it, was that him in the back seat or was that the creepy dude? Let's go back. Let's go back and freeze frame. Just for the simple fact of now I need to know. I thought it was the creepy dude came back. Um, and the only way, yeah, it was a creepy dude. The only way that you're gonna be able to decipher this is not the best way possible, but this is a white hand right here. So obviously her boyfriend was a black guy. This is a white hand, so this is the creepy dude. So she ran off. Probably her boyfriend was in the woods still, not really, not really dead, like this guy said. And he somehow teleported from here, because he disappeared. And then once she took off, he's in the back seat and he's going to grab her. So I mean, you know, and then Jake is calling her. He's probably like, "Hey, why the hell are you leaving me?" Um, so I don't know. I wish they would have maybe done something different here at the end, but overall, I mean, I guess it was cool. You know, definitely could see it being part of something bigger. It looked like they knew what the heck they were doing, so good on them. All right, so let's watch this weird one where this woman's biting whatever the heck this is coming through the wall. Chuck said earlier. Let's watch the inappropriate one. This has 21 million views, and that's specifically why it's called Stucco. It is 17 minutes and 29 seconds long. And as you guys are watching these movies in the chat, let me know if this is cool. Is this something that y'all like? You know, because apparently I'm struggling to um, get our regular movies, playing without getting shut down. Or maybe it was just the two I picked tonight. Um, so let me know. Let me know how I should restructure this because the Friday Night Creepshow has to live on in one way, shape, or another. Um, I mean, maybe he killed Jake and the creepy man had his phone. That's a good take on that, Chuck. That is possible. Yeah, no kidding. Right? Hang on. It's time to blow up this camera for a minute. Hang on. So, I was thinking this too, and I'm glad that Frank said it. The horror story here is that she was completely crazy and she was willing to point a gun at Jake, right? So she was like, "Get on your knees," right? And he was like, what are you doing?" You know? And then it's just that whole relationship. I don't see it lasting. Do not see it lasting. So that whole situation happening to her was probably a godsend to Jake. That way he can just sit in sit in the woods and suck on his sucker and just do his own thing, and let her live that crazy life being haunted by weird dudes in the woods and, pointing guns at people. Uh, Normally when you see people with their hair braided like that, you got to be careful. It's going to be like a horror story. So, all right, so let's go ahead and let's check out this other one called Stucco.
I'm not calling to talk about us. He just showed up at my work, and he said that he knew everything about you and me. And I said I don't know anything because I don't. Well, he said you moved out. Okay, cool. I guess I don't get to know about that part either. I thought that we would do this together. I miss you.
I don't know what I said, Frank. Time to go for the cold one with the boys, though. Why did you think that was a good idea? Has she ever cleaned anything ever before?
It's on its way.
Thanks, Frank. You freaking dab it. You dab it. Boom Squad, are you even alive anymore? Is she just going around intentionally fucking her house up? I don't know how to hang a picture. I don't know how to clean the rug. Is she gonna rip her door off the hinges to answer it?
Send a text to Lydia. First of all, thank you so much for making this move such an easy process, ! I just had one question, comma. I was putting up a piece of art on a wall and it sounded hollow, comma, almost as if there was an open space on the other side, ? No rush, comma. I just wanted to see if I could get the original blueprints, ? Thank you, comma, smiley face, so much, !
I'll send it.
And I'm happy to keep Skyping, but it's time for you to come to the office. I really think that those meditation exercises will really help your mornings.
You're right.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I think I'm just getting a cold.
Well, let's use that. Make a quick trip to the drugstore. Look, even if it's only 10 minutes, you're still leaving. That little trip would be a major success.
I can do that. Okay, just do it.
It's on its way.
Hello, my beautiful unicorns. Good morning. Now, get into your most comfortable mudra.
Good
Close
question,
your eyes.
Chuck.
I want you to see a throne of your own making. A symbol of power. A symbol of conquering. We are powerful. Let go and surrender yourself to the power. Deep breath. You feel your body start to pull towards it. You're standing before your throne. The throne you deserve. And relax.
This is my relaxation, bitch.
Hair? This is disgusting. Drinking lean in the bathroom.
Stuck here daydreaming in my fantasy, wanted to know what it feels like with you in my arms. Oh, to hold you, oh, to touch you. My imagination is running so wild over you, and the temptations got me bugging. I don't know what to do. If I could kiss you, oh baby, I know the truth. The wonder of you, the wonder of
Hey, I just want to talk for like a second, please. You were supposed to be it. I just want to know how long it was going on. Come on, I see your car, which means you're here. Please. Please.
So those are the terms. Do you understand everything?
But you're not gonna arrest him, are you? Because it's not really his fault.
No, we're not. Are you living here alone?
Oh, there he is.
Get a security camera.
You could still bet.
Oh, hi, you. I am so happy to hear you're settled in. I just knew something about that place was gonna help. Okay, so it's only one bedroom. I know, I checked the original blueprints and there was nada. But maybe there was like a renovation that wasn't permitted, or something was covered up after the house was built in 1941. Now, most people might find that creepy, but I find it exciting, don't you? Anyway, ring me back if you find anything on the other side. I hope you're doing well. I really do.
Wasn't burning up
Kisses.
like candles back then. I wonder if on the other side of the wall it's Brandon's studio space. No studs. The hell? Okay, so what was your thoughts on that one? That it was kind of good until the end. Kind of kept me engaged. Yeah, so Brandon said it's Scary Terry, and Frank said a new member of Mushroomhead, the band. Yeah, they all kind of look like something similar to that. Um, I didn't really like the green screen stuff. You know, when she went into, I guess, the other realm, when she went through the hole, and it just looked kind of crappy. But you know, like I said, these are indie shorts on YouTube. What could you ask for? Still better than long legs. You could have just opened the door. But it's kind of interesting to me, why did she envision her car as a throne of human flesh? Um, that was by, let me see who did this. Let's go back so I can show it to you guys. So that was by Janina Gavankar and Russo Schelling. Um, that one, South by Southwest 2020 special jury winner. Um, I guess she is Captain Meat? Captain Meat? I don't know. Kind of speechless on that one. I really don't know what to say about some of these shorts. I don't want to say some of them are sucky because I mean horror short films. There's only so much you can do in some of them. You only have so much time if you're trying to make it a short, as well as you don't have big money. You don't have Hollywood backing and that sort of thing. So, do you guys want to try and watch another one of these, or how would y'all like to finish out this um Friday Night Creep Show? Sorry, this freaking drink is making me burpy. All right, let's do it like this. What's the least popular? Let's go all the way to the bottom. Wait, can you sort this by views? You can't. Let's go to the least popular one. Let me see. There's a lot of videos on this channel. 5 years ago. So all of these still have a good number of views. 156,000, 133,000. It's just scrolling super slow. Yeah, let's look at the least viewed one and see. Do you guys know about frogs? Put it in the chat if you know about frogs. I'm not talking about actual frogs. I'm talking about people that are living. It's the term of people that are found living in your home that you don't know are living in your home. All right, so these are getting less and less views. All right, so this one, payment, 6.2 thousand views, which is still good. It just this was 5 years ago. Obviously, this one doesn't have a lot of views. Um, this one right here, but it was only put up a day ago and already has 11,000. So this one right here was kind of snubbed for some reason. So we can watch this one, see what it's like, and then we'll talk about some more horror. Yeah, it's called Frog. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about frogs. Hang on a minute. Let me find it. Let me make sure something inappropriate doesn't pop up. Let me see. Frog people. Nope, that's not what. In home. All right, so check this out. So, frogging, spelled like this. I spelled it wrong. Let's watch this video. Screw it.
So
why
there's
not?
a new show on Lifetime called Frogging, Hider in My House. And frogging, Phrogging, is when a stranger is secretly living in your house and you don't know it. Now, you might think, how is that possible? But think about if you have a basement and there's outside access or a window. Someone could get in. You may not go down there often. And then all of a sudden, they just stay a night or two, and then they leapfrog to someone else's place, right? Have you seen this show?
I want to see it so bad because it's on Lifetime, and anything Lifetime does is like right up my alley. But yeah, it's called Frogging, Hider in My House. Episode 2, it's on tonight at 7.
So there's a story of 3 college roommates who noticed things missing. And a hair in the tub that didn't match theirs. There was a guy in their closet.
The closet?
He knew all their routines, and he would move around accordingly to avoid them.
When you think like a coyote. And like college students, it's like, yeah, like they're probably in and out of the house. Like,
right, but you don't want to see this and try and go to sleep. There's also a woman who swore she could hear footsteps in the attic, but thought it was just her imagination, which you always try and tell yourself, oh, it's just the wind.
It gives me goosebumps.
So then she's sick.
All right, so check this out, guys. So frogging, going off on a wild tangent here. So frogging is when people are living in your home, but you don't know that they're living in your home. So, it is not part of the creep show, and I see that this creep show is just basically going to be whatever it is now because of YouTube shutting us down. But um, for our normal operating plan, but like I said, I'll figure that out in the future. So this is just going to be all over the place from here until the end. All right, so frogging. Check this out. When people unwittingly shared their homes with intruders. So there is a show. I think that's what Ryan Seacrest was talking about. He was talking about a show. I think it's on Hulu or something like that. I've watched it before, and it's just about frogging. And we're going to talk a little bit about it. So why the word frogging has technically only existed since 2014, the practice is likely as old as homes themselves. So this guy, he's in the show that I watched about. Daniel LaPlante, the Massachusetts teen who hid in his crush's walls and then went on to commit brutal murders. Tina Bowen was convinced that the spirit of her deceased mother was speaking to her through the walls of her home in Pepperell, Massachusetts. For weeks, the teenager received cryptic messages scribbled onto the walls in condiments like ketchup. Items mysteriously rearranged themselves around the house. Full bottles of alcohol suddenly became empty. Then on December 8th, 1986, Bowen and her father returned home to find a bone-chilling sight, a stranger in one of their closets with a painted face, a Native American-style jacket, a ninja mask, and a hatchet in hand. He forced the Bowens into a bedroom before running off into another part of the home. Tina used the opportunity to escape and call the police. Authorities arrived and found that the stranger was a teenager named Daniel LaPlante, whom Tina had briefly dated and had been living in the family's crawl space for several weeks, haunting them all the while. Unfortunately, this creepy story doesn't end here. LaPlante would later go on to brutally murder a young teacher and her children while he was out on bail for the Bowen family incident. So, yeah, it's really, really weird. There's a lot of cases of this, though, where people live in your walls, live in your house, live in your attic, live in your crawl space, and you don't even know they're there until stuff starts going missing. So it's absolutely insane. Yeah, they better be paying rent. Ain't nobody staying here for free. So yeah, so that's frogging. I just thought I would bring that up and let you guys in on that little term. Um, I don't know if I want to watch the lowest rated one. It's 35 seconds long. We're going to watch it. What the hell could happen in 35 seconds?
If spirits should threaten me in this place, fight water by water and fire by fire, banish their souls into nothingness, and remove their powers until the last trace. Let these evil beings flee through time and space.
Hello?
Oh, was that a trailer? Where is the actual film? I did not see it. Okay, well, sorry I made y'all watch that. This looks gnarly. Let's watch this one. That's probably where my Wi-Fi goes sometimes, Brandon, is you freaking living up in my attic. I have an attic right over my studio.
Rated teen.
There. All right, so this one's called Hope. This is probably the last one we're going to watch for the night, and then we'll talk about horror and what's coming out and what we're excited for and all that good stuff. I'm a magician, Frank. I'll let you know after this short's over.
the early days of the plague, governments of the world struggled to come to terms with this mysterious threat. The world shook its collective head in bewilderment as those affected by the disease did not attack the living, but instead would just wander off, paying no mind to the brains and entrails of the healthy humans nearby. On a quiet stretch of country road, we find one of these meandering rejects shuffling along, and like the rest of his kind, Carl is completely, utterly without hope.
I can get behind that. Frogging in a castle. This is how I feel just walking around. Looking for other people that want to talk about horror movies. Brandon beating shit out of a guy for no reason.
Like, I wish you were a dog.
Quand il danse avec moi, je me laisse bercer par ses pas. Il ne sait plus combien il m'aima, ce secret est caché en moi. On s'aimait dans le passé, sans savoir qu'on pouvait s'oublier. Oublier les moments de passion. Parfois j'en perds toute la raison. Il est ma vie et mon âme, mon destin et mon vieux passé.
Yo, why is that kid carrying a gun?
Even though things didn't work out for Carl, some would say that it's better to have loved and lost than to not have loved at all. Based on that criteria, Carl's a winner. And from here on out, or at least until he gets a screwdriver jammed in his head or catches a bullet with his brain like Hope, he will continue to win, being the zombie he was always meant to become. Passionate, hungry, tenacious, all for love. Ain't death a bitch?
Thanks, man.
That was fun. I like that one. Yeah, that one was a good time. I wasn't too sure about it once it started, but that was actually a good time. I really liked the zombie makeup that they had. Um, that was fun. I like horror like that. Can be goofy. That can be silly. and the practical effects were good there. The That was just fun. What'd you guys think about it? Do you remember? Do you guys remember this right here? So Nick was talking about Ghost Rider. Obviously talking about the movies with Nick Cage. I've only seen the first one, and they were fun. They were fun when they came out. Do you remember this right here? So Nick, I'm kind of old, getting kind of old. Um, so this kind of stuff was a big deal to me when I was a young lad. I don't know how old you are, but do you remember this? The Ghost Rider cartoon. Does anybody else remember watching this as a kid? Chuck, you didn't like it. Chuck gave us a thumbs down.
Hear me, Galactus. They call me Ghost Rider. I am summoned when innocent blood is shed. And you have shed much innocent blood.
Become a superhero convention.
Do you dare face the agony of those
you probably remember this then, right, Chuck?
This
is
no game. Feel the torment of a billion extinguished souls. Experience the pain of eternal guilt.
Next month, September. I'm cruising on up there with you.
My task is complete.
But I don't know if you remember this cartoon or not. Yeah, this was a cool one, right? Do you guys remember? Oh crap! Do you remember? Hang on. Yeah, I got 3 freaking videos playing at the same time here. Do you remember this? This is another fun one. All right, hang on. Why am I getting just a black screen here? Oh, here we go. You guys remember these guys?
Some say they're just no good. Half shark, half man, fighting evil, that's the plan. Street Sharks.
1994.
Street Sharks. Street Sharks. Oh, they're just, they bite, they bite. This handful of thin rice. They bite, they bite. Shooting at evil with all of their might.
So that was a lot of fun, a lot of dumb back in the day. You had Street Sharks, you had Battletoads. Anybody remember Battletoads? Why were they doing this to us as kids? They had a Battletoads Xbox game come out? I remember this. Freaking Battletoads cartoon. Frank, you had some freaking Street Shark toys.
Look at we go with our battle cry. Battletoads, Battletoads. We got a eagle man and a T-bird in the sky. Battletoads. Across the universe, now we're green and we're totally fine. Battletoads. We were just nerds from Rockstar. Now we're super ghost warriors. But now we're stranger. And we're facing up.
What's going on this channel?
Bow, bow, bow. We got
Yeah, Battletoads. Sick, right? Does anybody else have any cartoons they watched as a kid? Anything they want me to bring up here? I can't believe that YouTube shut us down twice tonight. You know, so I'm gonna be looking how to avoid that. going forward. Whether that's streaming directly on Patreon or whether that's streaming in Discord or something, I gotta figure it out. Oh, He-Man, of course, He-Man was sick. I have some He-Man VHS here in my studio somewhere. Um, Definitely, Skeletor is one of the greats. Let me see. Yeah, YouTube really freaking made me mad tonight. Like, it sucks because you just wanna watch some movies with your friends. Here we go. Skeletor's best insults. Wait, Boom Squad, Brandon, are you out there? You need to hear this. Skeletor's best insults, because I'm gonna use these on you tomorrow at work.
Why can't I join your gang?
Because you were a whip scientist and you could be a whip villain. It's the sorceress, you boob. They should call you Wimplash. Quiet, or I'll turn you into a suitcase. Just as I suspected. Hollow, you metal-munching moron. Why do I surround myself with fools? Even the robots are smarter than you. You overgrown alley cat. You pathetic pair of pitiful pinheads. You tin-tongued dolt. I'm talking about my patience, not my body. Dolts, half-wits, bunglers, brainless idiots. You couldn't even beat a motley group of gnomes. Get over here, you furry fool. Right, ye fools. You flea-bitten fur-brain. Because unlike you, Batros has a brain. I could write a book about what you don't know. Of course, you worthless hunk of fur. Books are the real treasures of the world, not mumbling, you meatheads. Rumbling, rumbling. Back up, muscle boy. I have you now, you muscle-bound oaf. You furry, flea-bitten fool. I'll cover my throne with your hide. You overgrown fur coat. You let him get away. Skeletor to King Randor. Skeletor to King Randor. Come in, you royal boob.
So, did anybody hear an insult in there they liked? So, hang on a minute. Hang on. Hang on. First of all, Frank, what you just mentioned, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. I was a big CKY fan. We'll look for it. We'll watch it. So, He-Man, fantastic, right? Skeletor, one of the best cartoon characters of all time. I liked when he said, I can write a book about the things that you don't know. And I'm going to use that on Brandon tomorrow since he's not here. He's not present. So I'm going to see if he remembers where that came from. Captain Planet. Yes, I was a Captain Planet fan as well. Loved Captain Planet. Let's look up CKY Skeletor. Even though, YouTube is shutting us down, I'm having fun with this little sidetrack going down memory lane here. All right, here we go. So a little bit of context here, Chuck. I don't know if you ever watched Jackass the show, but before Jackass, there was CKY. CKY stands for Camp Kill Yourself. And it was Bam Margera and some of the Jackass guys that were doing Jackass before it was Jackass, right? And they used to have VHS tapes of all the stupid stuff they would do. And I don't know how people got these VHS tapes because I had bootlegged ones. I wish I still had them. I assume they came out widely released somehow. I just know mine were bootlegged. I don't know how anybody else got them. Can probably look online and find them. That would be sick to have, actually. But they were a lot of fun, and they were really, really funny. They would do skits. They would do stunts. They would do all kinds of stupid stuff. In this video that Frank's talking about is He-Man Beastman by Bam Margera and Joe France. Uh, so we'll watch part of it just because it's absolutely insane. And just if you were into this kind of thing, this will bring back memories. All right, so I'm surprised that all this stuff hasn't got shut down yet that I'm just showing on YouTube. I'm sure I'll get a copyright strike later on.
Who's that? Now get out of here. Ah, you fool, get the fuck out. Mm-hmm. You ready? You goddamn better believe it. Then take your drawers off and work your legs. Open your ass up like a keg. Let me tap it. I must have it. Sorry, fool, you are mine. I'll drink your ass like wine, and when semen pours all over your head, you know you must be dead. Skeletor, I know you groove and shake it so damn good. And when you come on through my hood, I'll give you a piece of one. You furry fool, I know, and I will not disagree. But there's one thing we don't like, and it starts with he, man. Oh no, I don't know which way to run or turn. Don't worry, Skeletor, your pants on fire. My cock will burn. My cock's on fire. For more dick. You know, Skeletor, yes, my head is so damn thick like yours. No brain inside, just a lot of fucking fur. And if I ripped it off, you'd find a boy and call him her, right?
Yeah, so this is ridiculous. But yeah, so that was CKY. You know, they did a lot of really dumb stuff. Like I said, um you know, pre-Jackass, the same guys. And there's also a CKY band, which is the same. It's all grouped in together. It's kind of hard to understand unless you really know the lore of that, which I really don't. I just know that CKY was pre-Jackass, and I used to watch it. And then I know that one of their brothers, I think it's Bam's brother, started a band called CKY. Uh, and yeah, it's just like rock music. So this is the best of CKY montage. We'll see what this looks like. If it's too inappropriate, I'll stop it. So like I said, this used to be what you would watch if you were into like stunts and skits and all that stupid stuff that you see on YouTube nowadays. These guys are just filming all this themselves. I'm gonna turn the volume down. That's him. I don't want to get... Stop. They would jump out of trees. They would do stupid stuff like that. Same kind of Jackass stuff. It led many of teenagers to, you know, have broken bones trying to replicate what they saw. Because, like I said, you would find a bootleg VHS of this or however you got it, and you would try and do the same stuff. But yeah, so absolutely wild. I mean, that's not too crazy, but some of the stuff they did was insane. Obviously, that's not that big of a deal. Looked like it hurt, though. And then Ryan Dunn right there. That's the guy that died. And basically, his death sort of is what sort of sent Bam Margera down his downward spiral. And why he's like so messed up today. Yeah. Chuck, do you ever do anything like this with your friends? Brandon, you out there? You ever do anything like this? I know me and my friends, we did stupid stuff like this, but we were skater kids and BMXers. So we were doing dumb stuff like this anyways. So the Narkill video, I feel like I know what you're talking about. Let me look it up. Yeah, getting hurt on purpose is an entirely different toughness. Yeah, it's pretty dumb, Chuck, I know. It's I think it's one of those things if you were a kid in the 90s, maybe the late 80s, maybe the early 2000s. It's you talking about the Mustard Man? Remember when they sprayed mustard on that dude? Oh, they made a movie. Let's hit IMDb. Creeps. Let's go over here. I must not have seen it then. I know that was a term that they used. Hang on, I'm searching for it. All right, so this is what I'm finding right here, Frank. So Narkill is known for Ming Hags, CKY4 latest and greatest, and Viva La Bam. Are any of these what you're talking about? Maybe this movie? Or was the movie actually called? Trailer trash rockers Lenny and Ponce have vowed revenge on billionaire scumbag Root Roo and on his bloated sidekick Dominic, who have heisted Ponce's cool invention, the garbage juicer. Is this what you're talking about? If so, I haven't seen this. Oh, Haggard. Okay, let's look it up. Right there, I saw it. After she breaks up with Ryan, Glorin is rumored to have been hooking up with heavy metal Hellboy. Ryan enlists the help of his friends Valo and Falcone to find out the truth. So it's interesting. I wonder what Glorin is. That's a funny name. And directed by Bam Margera, written by Brandon DiCamillo and Bam Margera. DiCamillo? Is it DiCamillo or DiCamillo? Is that a Spanish name? Does anybody know? I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Yeah, but like you said, that guy's funny. That Brandon guy, Ryan Dunn. I have not seen this. Based on a true story about Ryan Dunn, played by himself and his ex-girlfriend, Glorin. Oh, wait. I don't know. Maybe this sounds familiar when I'm reading the storyline down here. I don't think I've seen it, though. Maybe I just knew about it. Or had heard about it back in the day. Comedy, romance. Is there a trailer? Let's watch a trailer for it. Let's watch the trailer for it real quick. So, taking a random trip. Again, side questing like we do here at Cinema Creep. This is in full on YouTube, by the way. I just want to watch part of it. So this is 2 minutes and 10 seconds of this movie. I don't really see a trailer, so this will give us a good check on what this is like.
Look at them, they're going insane. What, is this what they do all day? They just fucking jump around up there. It's ridiculous. Just stay there. I'll tell you when to go. I see them better than you can. I'm so scared. What happens if I fuck up and they find out? Falco, okay, grab that beer and take it up to him right now. Go.
Will, wait. He's got beer. Hold on.
He's got beer.
You. The fuck are you doing here?
Woo doo woo. Woo doo woo. I came to bring this to you. To see about you and your crew and what you guys are gonna do.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The news about Narkill.
What about What about him?
Well, the new album's out already.
Bullshit! That shit ain't coming out for fucking 2 weeks.
I said my ears have heard it already. I went to Record Bit in town.
What's the title track?
Well, my favorite title track is Handicap Hands Out. Woo woo. You could have heard it tonight, but they already fucking closed. You're gonna have to hear that in the morning, bro. In the meantime, take this shit.
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, enjoy. And don't forget the other classics, like the ones you heard. Jurassic.
Fuck is this motherfucker around here, dude? Fuck.
Hype him up, boy. Chuck, did you ever have long hair? Nick, did you ever have long hair? Frank? Any of you guys ever have long hair? I don't know if I've seen that movie or not, Nick. I'm pretty sure that I know the movie you're talking about, but I don't know if I've ever seen it. Kirsten Dunst is a decent actress. 2011 rated R, 2 hours 15 minutes. Two sisters find their already strained relationship challenged when a mysterious new planet threatens to collide with Earth. Oh, this is a Lars von Trier movie. Maybe I've seen this. Look at some photos. I feel like I've seen parts of this, but I don't feel like I've seen the movie. Like I've seen it on. So Frank, you had long hair before? Yeah, I had long hair as well. But I cut mine in the 5th grade. I got made fun of. Early 90s kids were harsh for some reason on having long hair when like everybody had long hair in the 90s. Keanu Reeves had long hair in the 90s. Kurt Cobain had long hair. Basically all of the rock stars and a lot of celebrities had long hair. Brad Pitt had long hair in the 90s. Like it was common for men to have long hair, you know, in the 90s. But I got made fun of like hell for it. And I eventually just said enough is enough and cut it off because whatever reason, I don't know why. I didn't really have a whole lot of like F you attitude back in the back when I was a kid. Not when I was that young, not in elementary school. I didn't. I just wanted so bad to fit in because uh I moved constantly, so I was always the new kid in school. So if I'd moved to a school and was getting made fun of, it was just the worst thing ever. Chuck, I'm surprised you never had long hair. I could have seen you like in the 70s, early 80s with just a freaking head full of hair. Anybody have a mullet? Nick had long hair, 91, 1991. Anybody ever have a mullet? I had a blonde mullet as a kid. My hair's not blonde now, but as a kid I had blonde hair. Parents cut it into a mullet. I was running around Texas because that's where I was born with my cap shooters, playing freaking Lone Ranger in the Panhandle of Dick Horse, you know, just blasting. That was my childhood. Um, oh yeah, you got to do the freaking the windmill, just spin it in a circle. Um, you had a mullet too? Yeah, I wish I had some pictures of me. I just I don't. So let me tell you guys about my great grandparents' house. Okay. This is my great grandparents' house in Texas. I spent a lot of time here. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. This is a little bit the lore of Drucifer. Are you guys ready for this? All right, check it out. This is Skellytown, Texas. What you know about that? It is located right there. See that red dot in the top. In the top. I did have a mohawk. Did have a mohawk. All right, so check this out. This is Skellytown, Texas, and Carson County, United States. Population was 394 at the 2020 census, down from 473 at the 2010 census. Located in the Texas Panhandle, part of the Amarillo metropolitan area. In 1926, Skelly Oil Company purchased a 320-acre lease from Henry Schaefer, a local rancher on whose land. Oh, I thought I had this up. Yeah, let's go back. My bad. All right, Skellytown, Texas, right here. Okay, you see it? This is the red dot right here. That's where it's located in the Panhandle. And like I said, in 2020, population was 394. In 2010, 473, and that's Skellytown. Spent a lot of time here as a kid, and my great grandparents lived there. So I was born in Amarillo, Texas, which was a bigger city. Right here where it talks about Amarillo Metropolitan Statistical Area. That's where I was born. That's right close to here. Yeah, so this is my lore. And Skellytown. So my great grandparents, they had I could probably find their house on here, honestly. Um let's look. Let's look at Google Maps. I'm about to show y'all some real lore here. All right, so check this out. Let's full cam this real quick. All right, so I want to show you guys as I tell this story. Skellytown, Texas. San Bernardino. That's a cool area, is it not? Skeleton is from Skellytown. At least my skeleton was. Okay, so I gotta remember where their house was. Wait. Hang on. It's been like I haven't been to this house in oh man. How old am I? I haven't been to this house probably in 25 years. Longer than that. Probably like 28 years. So I got to remember how to get there. But the town is small, so give me just a minute. I can actually blow this up. We'll look at it together. All right, so this is Skellytown, right? So you guys can already imagine. And this is current day. We need to I know once I find the gas station, they lived by the gas station. Not this gas station. But this is the one that was on Google Images. That was gnarly. How was like the LA area back when you were a teen, Nicholas? There had been all kinds of cool music like on the Sunset Strip and all that. Like, did you partake in any of that lifestyle? You lived in such a cool place, especially the time that you lived there. If you lived there through like the 80s and the 90s. Um, all right, I gotta find the gas station. All right, where is? How do I zoom in on this? All right, we need. Here we go. I have no clue why I'm showing you guys all this. Look, right here. This is it right here. This is the house. It's my great grandparents' house. Oh man, that looks like shit. Oh, that's sad to see. No, that's not their house. Yeah, that is. That's the side of it. That's the side of it. Can I go down here? Yeah, okay. Check this out. Now, the reason I'm showing this to you guys is this house right here. I used to run around, hang out, play in this yard right here in this fence. Again, this is the lore of me, right? And you see this right here? This road? This was an airstrip. There's an airport all the way down here in the horizon down here, right? Where that little building's at. It's like a little hangar. This is a little private airstrip. So I'd be just out playing and planes would come and they would land just down this strip. And I would just be out here playing. And I would play soccer back then. I'd set up a little goal down here on this side of the fence and a little goal down here on this side of the fence. And I would just be kicking soccer balls back and forth. Now, my grandparents, right here, they used to park their Cadillacs right here and load up in the Cadillacs, go to Sunday school, do that whole thing. This little trailer back here was always weird. Nobody lived in there. And, I would go hang out in there because it was always just had stuff in there. I'm from Texas Chainsaw Massacre area. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you're not far off. So check this out. So you would go up here, you'd walk this way, and there was a convenience store up here, if it's still there. And me and my sister, we would come up here and wait, I thought it was left. It used to be right here. It's gone. Look, there it is. Look at this shit, guys. There's not even a convenience store here anymore. This used to be a convenience store. It used to be called, I'm pretty sure this was All Sups. If you're from the Texas area, you know about All Sups. Or it might have been a 7-Eleven. It was one of the two. And you would go in here and you would get the spiciest. Hang on, I gotta blow this up. The spiciest Dr. Pepper known to man. Like the freshest, most bubbly soda from the soda fountain was at this gas station. I shit you not. And you would get a chimichanga from the rollers because they didn't roll hot dogs at a lot of these gas stations in Texas. You had chimichangas just rolling in there. Chimichangas and taquitos just rolling on those rollers. And you grab you a couple of those. They were like 50 cents a piece. Get two for $1. Get you a Dr. Pepper, the spiciest Dr. Pepper known to man. And then you would walk back and you would play soccer and you'd watch planes land. Such a simple life. He said it looks like a new town. Oh, it really does. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, humble beginnings, Look at this. Scale text. What is this business even right here? It's a credit union. It's the only business in town. Wow. Look at this little house. It's kind of sick. Yeah, so that's my great grandparents' house. Spent a lot of time there as a kid. It doesn't look like anybody lives there. You could probably move here and you could probably buy, if the state doesn't own all these houses, you could probably come in here and you could probably buy property for cheap. I would love to come through here and take photos, though. Obviously, not a photographer back then, but it would be so cool. Like that right there would just make such a sick picture. That car in front of this little building, that little gas station back here, like I love I love how like desert towns look out west. That Eyes remake. Damn, Frank. Oh man. I mean, look at this, right? Like I agree with you. All right, does anybody else have a town they want me to look up? Anything from their childhood? Like we can look it up. We're just taking such a hard left turn on tonight's creep show, but I'm willing to go for it. Um so yeah. So that was it. You know? It's I could show you guys other places I lived, but I'm sure you're not really stoked on it. Um Skellytown. And I don't know why we wound up here in the stream tonight, but we did. Look at these roads. God dang. They're not paving these. Is that dirt? It's just a dirt road? All right. No, it looks like shit, Frank. You don't have to make me feel better about it. So Redlands, California. You don't got to give me your address or nothing like that. We're not going to do that, but I just want to check it out. Let's look at it. So here is, wait, not Redlands, California. Is it? Oh, you lived in Redlands, California. You're in Las Vegas now. I remember you telling me that yesterday, Tuesday on the stream. Let's look at the satellite of Redlands. So how is Redlands, California? That looks like that's a cool spot. What part of California is this in? Okay, so is Redlands San Bernardino roundabout? Yeah, there's San Bernardino right there. This looks nice. I mean, obviously I don't know, but like, I mean, you have all of this mountain range here. I don't know. I'm a fan of the desert, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there. Let's drop our little guy on the street, just see what it looks like. Okay. All right. Looks like an out west kind of place. Oh, so you've been in Vegas since 2005. So you got out there before everybody else from California moved there, right? Because there's been a mass exodus, right, from like LA to Las Vegas. It just looks cool out there. I like it out there. Out west, it's a totally different vibe. Chuck, where did you grow up? Did you grow up in South Carolina or did you grow up in? I can't remember. I know we had a talk about this a long time ago, me and you. 1601 Barton. Let's look it up. Barton, Redlands, Cal. In the 1990s. Let's check it out. Hang on. I don't think this is 1601 Barton Road. Oh. Okay. Here somewhere. Unless they got rid of your house and put up whatever this is. Oh, these are apartments. Oh, so you might have lived here. Oh, this is it. Apartments. Okay, I thought that was like a commercial building. So how was it? How was it around this area? Pretty nice. It looks cool. Got a fountain. Yeah, this looks like a happening place. Got palm trees. Oh, this is nice. You remember that house? This looks like a cool area. Yeah, those are cool apartments. Yeah, this is a cool area. Looks like there's, got everything you need right here across the street. What are we doing in this freaking creep show episode? Let's see what's in the shopping center. Slater Bros. I assume that's a grocery store. Slater Bros Market. It's so weird when you look at stuff like this because you don't even have stuff like this on the East Coast. Like, Stater Bros, not even Slater Bros. I've never even heard of that. You know, it's like if people come to the South and they see Winn Dixie or What's another one that we have down south that's uh Piggly Wiggly? Yeah, the ultimate side questing episode. I like that, Frank. Um, yeah, grocery stores. You got everything you need over here. What is this? You got a coffee shop. Uh, so if anybody else wants me to check out their old stomping grounds, throw it in the chat and we'll browse around your old neighborhood. This is pretty sick though. This is nice. Those look like nice apartments. Probably would have been a cool place in the 90s. You know, you could have skateboarded all up and down this sidewalk and, all around this place. I bet you could have got around on a skateboard or like a little BMX bike and gone everywhere. Everywhere that you wanted. All right, so I'll throw one last piece of lore in here for you guys. Uh so let's see here. All right, so this is where I obviously spent a lot at my great grandparents' house. This house right here. Okay. Um, this is my grandparents' house right here. Now the reason I'm showing you this, not to be weird, but a lot of story here is if you go down, hang on, let me get a street view again. I mean, a aerial view. How do I do that? Okay. Aerial view. Okay. So this place right here, this building, used to be a little grocery store. Material Girls, whatever this is, that didn't used to be there. Used to be a little grocery store down here in this end, right? You would come around here. This is the front of the building. You would walk in, and the grocery store extended all the way back here. There was like a little butcher shop, and up here was the register, and then there was just a bunch of aisles here with a bunch of just like random ass stuff on it. Um, but all of this stuff back here didn't used to be here. I don't know what this is, storage units or something. But if you look right here, there's this alleyway. Well, let me zoom in. There's this long alleyway right here. So me and my older sister, we used to come across the yard right here. We'd hit this alleyway. My mom would write us a note to go up to the store. We'd come down this alleyway here, and this yard right here had the biggest Cujo dog known to man. And it was scary to walk down here because it was actually this yard. Had this humongous dog that if it heard you walking through would start acting crazy. And then we'd walk down the alleyway, come up behind the store, walk through, go in, and then my mom would write me and my sister a note to give to the cashier to be able to buy her cigarettes. Be like, this is so and so, and I authorize blah 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 my kid to be able to buy cigarettes, something something something, and she'd give us money, and then you would give the cashier the note and the money, and they would give you the cigarettes. Anybody else ever done anything like that for their parents back in the day? It's wild that that was a thing. Yeah. So interesting. Interesting side quest. Yeah, that was a thing. You could buy your parents cigarettes, you know, back then. Wow. So look at where that's also up there in the little top hat of Texas. I lived in Tucson as a kid. I loved Tucson. Tucson was really nice. Tucson was really cool. Yeah, no, that really is a wild sentence. Chuck, you never even had to use a note. They would just send you and you would just ask them and they would give it to you? Yeah, I had to use a note, or maybe my mom just felt better about giving me a note. But I don't recall ever having one in my house in Tucson, a scorpion. You know, they supposedly have them here in North Carolina where I live now too, but I've never seen them. But you get them in your house in Vegas? That um sounds scary. Like, how do you deal with a scorpion? Do you kill it? Do you catch it and throw it outside? What do you do with it? What is this? Boneyard Vista RV Park. Okay, it's just an RV park. Trying to remember where I lived in Tucson. I don't remember the name of the street. I can see mountains from my house, which so can every single one of these people. Yeah, you definitely there's definitely North Carolina scorpions. Um I've never seen them and I spend a lot of time in the woods, a lot of times hiking. Um wow. Okay. Look at this. Let's look it up. So, North Carolina has several species of scorpions, including the southern devil scorpion, the striped bark scorpion, and the Hence striped scorpion. New fear unlocked, Frank says. All right, so southern devil scorpion. This species is primarily found in western North Carolina from Cherokee County to Polk County. It also been reported in other areas of the state. It's often associated with pine logs and stumps, but has also been found on ridge tops. Striped bark scorpion. The scorpion is native to other areas but was accidentally introduced to North Carolina through shipments. It can grow up to 3 inches long and is tan or yellow when mature but lighter when younger. They like to hide in buildings, under logs, rocks, and dead plants. Interesting. I bet there is a lot in Vegas. So, Nick, if you see one in your house, do you kill it or do you catch it and put it outside? Let's look at this. This is what I want to look at. All right. Let's YouTube the Southern Devil Scorpion. All right, Frank, are you ready for this? We're gonna watch a 52-second long video. Oh, these are just a
What if you could
slideshow.
face
We're gonna watch it though. All right.
action for
I like how this
everyone?
ad is for
S.C.
Raid
Johnson.
before a scorpion. That's it right there.
This is the southern devil scorpion, also known as the southern unstriped scorpion. It's a relatively small species of scorpion that is found pretty much throughout the southeastern United States.
I'm not a fan.
I'm going to, I'll put a range map up from iNaturalist for you guys to look at. Wow. So it's pretty small, relatively harmless. The sting's not even nearly as painful as a bee sting, but you never know how you're going to react, so always use caution whenever you're around any venomous animals. But that's all for today.
He's just letting that guy climb on him. Cajun Adventures.
Imagine trekking through the Appalachian Mountains, enjoying the incredible natural beauty and
Real
wildlife this region
horror
has to
right
offer.
here.
Along the way, you have to be cautious of cliff sides and potentially hazardous wildlife. Most people would think of snakes, but I'm looking for an animal that most people have never seen in the mountains. Hey guys, I'm Zachary Gray, and today we'll be exploring the rocky cliff sides of East Tennessee in search of an arachnid I've been hoping to see for years.
Today we're going to be looking for the devil scorpion, the southern devil scorpion. It lives right here in the Appalachian Mountains. It's one of my favorite species up here, and in fact, it's the only scorpion species that's known to live in these mountains. Let's go.
Devil scorpions like to hide in tree bark and small rocky outcrops, along with many of the other local creepy crawlies.
Hey little guy. Check this spider out. Oh, he just bit the stick. Good grief. That's an aggressive little jumping spider. These are some of my absolute favorite spiders. They're just so smart. And this one is grumpy. I've actually never had a jumping spider attack a stick like this guy is on it. Now, jumping spiders, they get their name because, well, they jump. And this is a fierce looking one right here. He's missing a leg, but I tell you what, he has got some huge fangs. There's lots of different jumping spider species out here. I do believe that this is a golden jumping spider. He's got a little bit of green on his abdomen there, and then two big white lines along. Oop, he's looking at my face. Don't jump there, bud. He's trying to parachute down. He's trying to get away. We're going to go ahead and put this guy back and keep looking for our target arachnid. But that is an awesome jumping spider. Beautiful little guy.
In the woods.
Having never seen one of these animals before, I figured the best place to look would be under rocks at the bases of large trees. So we headed further into the hardwood ridges, where we found the perfect scorpion habitat.
Tell you what, it's a bit of a rough rock to get up to, but this is a good one. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I wouldn't do nothing like that.
There's a big devil scorpion. Check that out. You can see this animal blends in perfectly with the rock. Very dark colored scorpion. Ooh, he didn't like that. I gotta be careful, there might be smaller ones that I haven't even seen. Hey bud, whoop, 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 whoop. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do what you're doing. Come on. There we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Well, here we go, guys. This right here is a southern devil scorpion. Now, she almost tagged me a couple times when I first caught her. It seems to me like they're a pretty mild-mannered scorpion, but we don't actually know a ton about this scorpion species in general. Now, you can see she does have her tail kind of up and to the side, and that's not really what I want, because she could go ahead and sting me at pretty much any moment right now. He almost tagged me right there, I ain't gonna lie. Get myself a better angle here. This is a little bit risky, because if I bug her, she'll start whacking pretty much all around the stick, and she'll probably hit me. Now you can see here she's got a much darker coloration than a lot of the smaller scorpions we've looked at. Now southern devil scorpions are a much smaller scorpion species than you're going to be seeing out west. In fact, this would be a full-grown adult female devil scorpion. Now why are these guys called devil scorpions? Well, part of me has a feeling that's because so many people encounter these animals that they've gained a bad rap, getting into people's houses, and honestly just looking very menacing. The other bark scorpions in the eastern United States tend to have a lighter color, and they don't look nearly as threatening, whereas the devil scorpion, both in name and in appearance, looks a lot more menacing. This scorpion is an upland hardwood specialist. They tend to live up and along these mountains. They like to spend time in trees, particularly elms, oaks, and hickories, some of those larger upland American trees. And that's why you're going to see them virtually anywhere you've got these really big hardwoods. Now a scorpion of this size is not going to be taking down big prey. They're going to be eating beetles, little spiders, other scorpions, maybe occasionally a smaller lizard or a small frog, but for the most part, they're going to be eating very small bugs. Now scorpions are an arachnid, 8 legs, 2 little body sections, but they kind of look like a crab. They've got those 8 legs, but then they've got those 2 little pincers right in the front for grabbing onto prey. And in a lot of ways, they are kind of like a little land crab. Devil scorpions aren't too well studied, and there's not a lot of cases of people getting stung by these scorpions. And their stings bear a lot of resemblance to other bark scorpions, so they're not considered dangerous, nor are they considered any problem to people. In fact, I would have to guess, looking at that stinger and those little pinchers, I would have to guess this sting is no worse than a bee sting. Now, the main ways that people are getting stung by these scorpions is leaving their shoes outside, and then they go ahead and they crawl into their shoes, or just getting up and along any kind of human debris. If you live up in the Appalachian Mountains, you are probably going to encounter these scorpions at some point in your life, and for the people that are living there, they can be genuinely troublesome. So if you ever go hiking, if you're ever out in the woods, in a place where these scorpions are living, I wouldn't be too worried about them. As long as you're not reaching up and fully under whatever they're hiding under, so that could be logs, rocks, then you pretty much have no chance of getting stung by one of these scorpions. Now, one thing that's really cool about scorpions is they are excellent mothers. In fact, I can tell you right now that this is going to be a pregnant female scorpion. Just looking at the size and how round her abdomen is, she's definitely going to drop some babies soon. And whenever they have their babies, all of the babies hang on to the mother. And you'll see all these little baby white scorpions sitting on the mother. And they take care of them, and they'll even get a snack every once in a while from mom. So they take very good care of their young until they're large enough to go off on their own. So something very unique about arachnids, spiders and scorpions in general, tend to take care of their babies a little bit better than a lot of your other creepy crawlies. Now, I have spent years looking for southern devil scorpions in parts of their range where they're actually kind of rare. These scorpions have a massive range. In fact, they do range into my home state. It's very unique to have these forest, upland scorpions. Typically, when you think of scorpions, you think of something spending...
Alright, okay. Alright, so, you got bark scorpions in Vegas, huh? What did you guys think about that? Oh yeah, you got just freaking, if I just type in bark scorpions Vegas, you have just news reports on YouTube of them going in people's houses. Look at this. Yeah, look, you're like, family living in scorpion hell. That sounds absolutely terrible. Let's click it. We've got the freaking...
Why did we get internet from this
and
cell
then we'll
phone
stop with the
company?
scorpion stuff, and we'll wrap up the stream. Ultimate side quest stream. Appreciate you guys for hanging out and,
Here to save you with super fast, reliable Spectrum internet. Switch
taking
now.
a stroll through
First,
the
a
entire
Henderson
internet
family
with
of
me.
8 at war tonight.
Oh my God, no!
There you see it. You are looking at just a few of the more than 100 scorpions this family says that they have killed. This is at their home right near Pecos Ridge in Eastern.
As 13 Action News anchor Masa Saidi explains tonight, they are taking matters into their own hands.
I got him. You videoing this?
He sure was. The cell phone recording that long body, narrow tail, and poisonous sting.
That's a big one.
Dang!
You see how big that thing is?
That's probably a mama. They're hideous little creatures, and at the Haycock's residence,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
they've taken over. The family says they've caught more than 100 scorpions in the past 3 months.
Oh my God, no!
This guy falling from above while one of the 5 kids was in the bath.
I was literally shaking because I was so scared.
Tonight, Sandstone Property Management telling 13 Action News the problem is with the neighboring homes. They say they've had pest control come out more than once. They've sprayed the house several times, but you want more to be done.
No, they've sprayed it one time.
WWE belt on his wall.
And after asking them to come back and spray again, they have not done that.
According to the family, Sandstone Properties refused to seal the home from scorpions because of the cost. Dad Charles is tired of worrying about getting stung.
Oh, absolutely painful. It just shocks your whole entire hand.
It must have been on the wall because it, zapped him on his hand.
Tonight, the family is fed up. They want to break the lease, get their deposit, and get out before someone else is hurt.
I'm afraid to walk around without shoes on. And when I put my shoes on, I'm always checking inside of them to make sure there's nothing in them.
And by law, your rental must be kept in a condition that provides reasonable comfort, so the property manager has to take steps to fix an infestation. We did reach out to them again late this evening to get clarification on the spraying, the sealing, and the terms of this lease. We will do a follow-up. Todd.
All right, Masa, thank you.
If you are content creator,
Right, scorpion hell. That's That's serious. So, black like gray for scorpions. Yeah, so Nick, he's a trooper. He's out here fighting scorpions every day in Vegas because apparently that's a huge threat, constant problem out there. So what have we talked about? We've done two movies, fell to two movies. We have watched three short films. You've learned a little bit about the lore of Drucifer, and we've talked about scorpions. So, I mean, we've also watched CKY and watched a scene from Narkill or Haggard, the movie. Like, this has been an eventful stream. Been an eventful stream. So, last thing I want to look at is I want to peruse IMDb real quick. We're going to go through what's coming out, how we end every stream. We'll look through that, and then we're gonna wrap this one up. So here we are on IMDb. Let's go to the main page here, and let's see what's coming out. So release calendar. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna scroll through here. If anybody wants to see anything in particular, let me know. Is anybody gonna go see Alien Romulus coming out the 16th? That one I may go see in theater. It just depends. I wonder if I can get my son to go see this with me. I mean, he'll go if I take him, but I don't know if he cares anything about it. So Alien Romulus is coming out the 16th. So you have, less than a week before that comes out. I highly recommend seeing that one in theaters if you're at all interested in it. That is one of those theater type movies. Stream August 21st. Don't get me started on that. Watch the video on the channel. August 23rd, The Crow. So I'm gonna watch this on streaming when it comes out. I think it looks absolutely terrible, but I'm gonna see it when it comes out on streaming just so I can do a review for the channel. Same with stream. I'm gonna see when it comes out on streaming. Strange Darling is a horror romance thriller coming out the 23rd. Let's see what else we got. If anybody knows anything or wants to see a trailer for any of these, just shout it out. Yeah, you're probably gonna wait for streaming on Alien Romulus. So Beetlejuice. I know this is gonna be a huge one, so definitely going to see this next month when this comes out in theaters. I believe this is something that you need to see in theaters. The Crow, I'm not sure when it comes out on streaming, but it's gonna go to theaters. But I'm not gonna see it till it comes out to streaming. Um, I imagine if this comes out August 23rd, you'll have it by October or November on streaming. So you'll definitely be able to see it before the end of the year on streaming. Beetlejuice, like I said, that's a theater movie. I would watch that one in theaters if you're at all interested. Let's scroll down a little bit more. Speak No Evil. So this is one that who brought this up in the previous stream last Tuesday? Somebody mentioned about Speak No Evil. This looks like it could be okay. I want to look at this trailer, do a trailer trash review for it, and I'm interested in this. I won't go see it in theaters, but I'm interested in the movie. So, I haven't made a full on call on it yet, whether I think it's gonna be good or bad. Bagman. So, I think I saw something about this. When a sinister threat from his childhood returns to haunt him, a father desperately struggles against his deepest inner fear. Only this time, the fight isn't for himself, it is for his family. This whole time, I thought I had you guys up on screen. My bad. So, Bagman. Uh, right here. So, this, I don't know. I'm going to watch a trailer for this, do a trailer trash review on it. Haven't watched the trailer for it, but I've seen the picture and read an article on Bloody Disgusting about it. So oh, it was up? I don't know what happened then. Okay, so scrolling down even further. Um, let's see. Legend of Johnny Jones. That's an action horror thriller. Is anybody interested in the Joker movie that's coming out? Yeah, James McAvoy. Yeah, he'll play a good villain. I don't know if I'm interested in this whatsoever. I feel like this is going to be huge. The first one I enjoyed. This one I'll probably see on streaming, but I don't care anything about it. Especially since it's like, obviously I've read before that it's going to be a musical. Lady Gaga's in it. She plays a main role. I just feel like it's just going to be, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't care about it. The Forest Hills drama horror thriller. This has Edward Furlong in it. Haunted by nightmares, Rico descends into madness in the Catskill Mountains. This a Shelley Duvall. So she's in this, which is interesting. So is Dee Wallace. So is Felissa Rose. This has a trailer. We probably need to do a trailer trash episode for this one as well. Just because it has these big horror names in it. Obviously, Dee Wallace here. Shelley Duvall, who recently died. So that's rest in peace there. You know, sucks how she went out. Yeah, Joker's a musical. Or there's like singing and dancing in it. I don't know if it's like an actual musical like Grease or anything like that, but there's definitely singing and dancing in it. So The Unraveling, the thriller, October 8th. Terrifier 3, October 11th. You know, that's a big one. This is a theater watch. I'll be in the theater seeing this. I don't know if you guys are into it, but if you are, I recommend seeing it in theater. Smile 2 could be cool. Smile 1 was good. I don't know if I would see that in theater or not. Is that coming to theaters? Let's see. October 18th. I assume this is coming to theaters. I mean, this is Smile's a Blumhouse, right? Blumhouse film? No, it's Paramount Pictures. It's probably coming to theaters. Two Evil Eyes. I have not seen that, but I'll look it up in just a minute. Let's go through the year end here on this list through December, and then I'll look up Two Evil Eyes. Let me see here. Heretic comes out November 15th. My thoughts are in the video on the trailer, or my thoughts on the trailer or on the channel. Go watch it if you haven't. This one, I'm still on the fence about. As it gets closer and I see another trailer for it, I might go see it in theaters. Assuming it's going to theaters. If not, I'm gonna definitely watch it on streaming. What is this? I'm not totally sure how you would say that. Stiz, STZ, not sure. It's comedy, horror, sci-fi. When three scientists launch a bioattack on a bus full of hot girls, they create sex-crazed zombies wreaking havoc on a small town. So this obviously is probably just coming straight to Tubi or something. This is not going to theaters. Interesting. If I see it on Tubi, I'll watch it. Or Prime or whatever it's going to. Let's see here. I know you are gonna go see that Moana too. Werewolves. I haven't even heard anything about this. So this is probably another indie one. So two scientists try to stop a mutation that turns people into werewolves after being touched by a supermoon the year before. Let's see here. What company did this? Monty the Dog Productions. I assume this is an indie. Has a Russian name as well. So this is probably going to be indie. This will probably be straight to streaming. If I see it on streaming, I'll watch it. Let me see. Sonic 3, another big one. Nosferatu, that is the film right here. Nosferatu, December 25th, coming out Christmas Day. So that's one that you guys know I'm super stoked on, and was hoping Maxine would be the movie of the year, but it didn't live up to the hype for me. And then I was hoping Longlegs would be the movie of the year, did not live up to the hope for me. And now I'm hoping Nosferatu does. You know, Robert Eggers really, I don't think can let me down. High West didn't let me down, but I was just a sucker for the hype on that one. So, Osgood Perkins, though, he let me all the way down with Longlegs. And, oh, look at this. Screamboat 2025. Just so you guys know this is coming. From the producers of Terrifier 2 and The Mean One. A Mickey Mouse horror film. Looks like Mickey Mouse in New York City. That's New York, right? That Freedom Tower right there. A late night boat ride turns into a desperate fight for survival in New York City when a mischievous mouse becomes a monstrous reality. Can a motley crew survive a killer creature with a taste for tourists? So, this stars David Howard Thornton, who plays Art the Clown. So, this is going to be insanity. You guys know, just because David Howard Thornton's in it, I'm going to watch this dumb movie. Not happy that I feel obligated to watch it because I like David Howard Thornton. Stephen Lamorte. What did he work on? So this is the director. The Mean One, which was is this like the Evil Grinch movie? Have not seen it. I should probably watch it, and I should probably review it for the channel come Christmas time because, why not? David Howard Thornton's in that, so I didn't even know that. I assume he plays the Grinch. So it looks terrible. But we watch it. We put it on the channel and do a review of it. All right, so Eli Roth directed the Borderlands movie. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Let's look it up. So Frank said Eli Roth is directing the Borderlands movie or directed it. Let's check it out. Did this come out? Is this already out? Oh, this is in theaters right now? So, yeah, I have not been keeping track of that. It looks like it's not getting good reviews because 4.3 out of 10 stars up here. Let's go down and see what Jamie Lee Curtis is in it. Kevin Hart. Interesting. Let me see. Where's the reviews? Underwhelming. I mean, like I said, you have to find a reviewer that you trust. You can't just read negative reviews and, take those as gospel. You gotta find a reviewer that you trust. So, like, if you guys watch Cinema Creep and you kind of see what my taste is, and if you like my taste in movies, then I would be like a reviewer you trust. Same as like some of you guys. And I'm starting to learn what Frank likes and what Chuck likes and Brandon and Nick and so on and so forth. If you guys say a movie's good and you recommend it to me, I can trust you, and you become, like a reviewer I would trust. But I don't just listen to anybody when it comes to movies, you know. I really listen to my wife a whole bunch. Chuck, I appreciate you coming in, man. Even hanging out for the side quests. You're the man. Keep doing your YouTube thing, and I'll talk to you later. So yeah, so awkward and generic while being a bad adaptation. Massive flop. If you bought a ticket, don't sell it. Ask for a refund. Borderlands at home moment. All right, so yeah, everybody's saying this is terrible. So I do wonder why Eli Roth picked this up, but Eli Roth is somebody that I like as a director, somebody that I know has a lot of talent when it comes to filmmaking. But I feel like this is a case of somebody taking a paycheck. You know, this is a case of somebody like um making a movie that is not a movie they should be making. I mean, Slumber Party Massacre 2 is a fun movie. It's just dumb as hell. Um Now, I don't think that I ever said it was good, right? Uh it is a guilty pleasure. It's not an underrated gem. It's not a Fade to Black or a Mask of Satan. Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that he made that, because obviously Eli Roth, jeez. Thanksgiving, Inglorious Bastards, Hostel. Well, he didn't do Inglorious Bastards. That was Tarantino. He was in it, but he did Thanksgiving, Cabin Fever, Hostel movies, right? And then he did the Grindhouse movie. Like he's good at doing um, these I don't know, these sort of like I don't say Grindhouse movies because what he's done isn't really Grindhouse. But these sort of like these grimy kind of horror films, right? Like he was good. Green Inferno, which was kind of shitty to be honest, but it wasn't, it was basic. Like you're watching this movie for one thing, and that's to see like Cannibal Holocaust, Cannibal Ferox, or movies like that, Um, you know, but I don't know. I like Eli Roth. All right, so let's look at, what did you say? Two Evil Eyes. Eli Roth looked like the killer in Slumber Party Massacre 2, for sure. That guy's name was Adonis something or another. That was the son of the guy who created Little Caesars, which is insane and blows my mind. What did you say? Two Evil Eyes? 1990, Adrian Barbeau, Harvey Keitel. Yeah, I like Adrian Barbeau from The Fog. So this is a Dario Argento film and a George A. Romero. I've never seen this. A duo of Edgar Allan Poe adaptations about a greedy wife attempt to embezzle her dying husband's fortune and a sleazy reporter's adoption of a strange black cat. So, it's crazy how this looks amazing. So I need to put this on the list. I'm actually going to write it down. Right here. So Two Evil Eyes. Okay, cool. That's on the list. This little running list I have from the live streams. So I'm going to watch this at some point. Sounds awesome. Adrienne Barbeau, that was John Carpenter's wife or girlfriend at one time. So there's a little bit of trivia for you. And, she plays in The Fog. That's, I guess, my favorite role of hers. Harvey Keitel, I like him in Reservoir Dogs. Yeah, Reservoir Dogs, plays Mr. White. Also plays the wolf in Pulp Fiction. Yeah, this looks like this would be good. I like it. I appreciate that recommendation. That's gonna be a good one. So, last thing I want to talk about here is this movie here. This is one I was talking about on stream yesterday to Frank and Brandon. It's called Low Lifes. It's a Tubi original. I recommend watching this movie. It is an hour and a half long. Again, free on Tubi. The survival instincts of a road tripping family are put to the test when they have no further choice but to stay the night at a remote homestead. Now, is this the greatest movie in the world? No. Is it worth a watch and better than Long Legs? Yes. And it is free, so you can't beat it. Now when it comes to these actors, I don't know any of these people. I don't know anything they've been in. I don't know the writers, directors. Um, but the movie looks good. The movie sounds good. Oh, okay. So one of them wrote this movie, Influencer, which this is a fun movie here. If you guys haven't seen this is on Shudder. This is a fun movie. I recommend this one as well. So, I know I'm all over the place. I'm talking quick. I'm trying to respect you guys' time and wrap this thing up, but yeah, Long Legs, man, just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Uh, watch this movie and watch this one right here, Influencer 2022. Is it fantastic? No, but if you have Shudder, it's free. While struggling on a solo backpacking trip in Thailand, social media influencer Madison meets CW, who travels with ease and shows her a more uninhibited way of living. But CW's interest in her takes a darker turn. So if you're keeping a list, making a list, checking it twice, write those two down. Go watch those. Uh, if you know, if you like my recommendations. So you still haven't seen either one, have you, Frank? You still haven't seen Longlegs or Maxine. You might love them. Maxine was okay. Maxine was just okay. It was middle of the run to me. It is what you see in the trailer is uh, what you see in the trailer is a little bit more than what you're gonna get. You know, again, I think those two movies they just went crazy with the marketing. The PR team just went insane. They went bonkers and they made it to where like the expectations were completely something else, right? Long Legs, I want you to watch it. Can't wait till you watch it so we can discuss it. Um what's up, Silverbat? You are coming in on the very tail end, but still glad to see you come in here. Um So we have side quested like crazy in this stream. So YouTube shut down two movies we tried to watch. So we watched a bunch of short films that were pretty good. They were pretty okay. So if you go back and you watch the stream, then you'll see all the side questing we did. We watched Scorpion videos on YouTube. Um showed a little bit of my lore and the weird places that I grew up uh, on Google Maps. It was just a whole thing. We side quested, and I think I've pretty much tired out half the chat. They've kind of come and hung out and then rolled out, and yeah, it's been an adventure. But like I said, we tried to watch two movies that were in the public domain, and for some reason, YouTube shut us down on both of them. We tried watching Horror Express from 1972. And then we tried watching White Zombie from 1932, and YouTube for some reason wasn't having it tonight. So, um, how did Frank put it? He said this is the what did you say? The Great Side Quest stream or something like that. Um, yeah, yeah. So we've just been talking about a couple recommendations of movies. So Frank pointed out, watch the movie Two Evil Eyes. And let me see here. This one here is a solid one. Silverbat, if you're looking for any movies to watch over the week, Low Life's on Tubi is a fun watch. And the one that was just up, this one, Influencer, is a fun watch. And I believe this one's on Shudder. These are both fun watches. They're not the greatest movies in the world, but they're, you know, they're worth watching to kill some time, and they're both recent, 2022 and 2024. The ultimate side questing episode. That's how Frank referred to this one. So with that, the movie that Frank recommended is this one from 1990. This is, I assume you recommended this. You asked me if I've seen it, so I'm just saying you recommended it. So putting words in your mouth. But Two Evil Eyes from 1990, rated R. Dario Argento and George A. Romero. And to me, this looks awesome, and I've never heard of it. That's what's cool about horror movies, right? Is like, I love Dario Argento, and I like George Romero, right? But I've never heard of this movie. And even though it is, um, even though it's IMDb is so accessible, right? I still I still find new movies to watch and movies I've never heard of, you know, and I'm perusing through horror movies and watching horror movies on a daily basis almost, and it's crazy that um I'm just coming across movies like this, right? And I probably wouldn't have seen this or probably wouldn't have even watched it had Frank not said, "Hey, check this out," you know? And it's just crazy. It's just crazy how, like, there's so many movies out there that you don't even know of. And look, that has special effects. I'm just watching the little trailer for it off stream here, and Tom Savini did the special effects for it. So, yeah. And Frank says it's on Tubi, so Tubi's one of the best places to find horror movies. If you don't know, then check it out. Okay, so check this out. This is a little bit of trivia for that movie. Got me a little bit more interested in it too. Dario Argento originally wanted the film to be a collaboration between 4 directors: him, George Romero, John Carpenter, and Wes Craven. That would be gnarly, right? So Argento Romero decided to tackle the project as a 2-part story, each directing his own segment separately. Oh, okay, wait, is this? So this is like not an anthology, but it's like 2 different stories. Cool. This will be fun to watch. Um, this isn't his Black Cat movie though, is it? Because I've heard of that, and I haven't watched it, but
The power of film is connection.
what did I just do? Yeah, I don't know. But I'm definitely gonna check that out. So that's on my list. I forgot that we talked about frogging as well, Frank. That was a whole thing at some point in this stream. Frogging, pumpkin spice. It was all here. He-Man, Battletoads, Street Sharks, Captain Planet. It was all here. This was ultimate side quest. All right, so that's gonna sum this one up. I could probably ramble on, but I think I've side quested enough. So if you've made it this far, or if you're just tuning in, Silverbat or anybody else, feel free to go back and watch the stream if you feel like it, because there was some fun stuff in here, even though it wasn't a traditional stream. And if you came in, or if you're here and you kind of got a little bit discouraged on what the Friday Night Creepshow is because we didn't watch a movie, per se, maybe watch some short films, but I'm gonna figure that out. I just got to figure out how to do that in the long run. Nick, I appreciate you coming in and hanging out to the very end. You're awesome. Watch out for those scorpions over there in Vegas. Um, but Captain Planet is our hero, bringing pollution down to 0. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna figure out how to do stream, whether that's gonna be continuing this or just trying to vet movies a little bit better so YouTube doesn't shut us down, or whether we do them on Patreon or Discord or what we do. We've got to do something to continue on these streams. So you guys know that along with all the other videos, Tuesday night, Gruesome Game Night live stream where we play horror games, chat about horror, and we just talk about random things. And Friday nights are the Friday Night Creep Shows. So there are 2 streams every week, as well as the videos on the channel. Highly recommend checking out the Patreon. I've got some new things that I'm trying to try with the channel, and some new things I'm going to offer to the channel that I've talked to the Patreons over there to try to get their feedback on. Highly recommend checking out the Patreon. You can sign up for free. Sign up for as little as $2 up to 10. That helps out the Cinema Creep channel a lot. Also, check out the merch and all that. That definitely helps out as well. Other than that, I appreciate all you guys coming. And as always, stay creepy, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya. Frank, Silverbat, Chuck, Brandon, you suck.